Dude, what are we all doing today? I've been having the weirdest glitch with my streaming program lately, and I don't know how to fix it, where when I try to go live, it won't go live. Like, I have to press the button 2, 3, sometimes 4 times. Which, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I guess that it's not that big of a glitch. But hopefully, I can get it fixed soon. Hopefully we're live. I guess I should check if we're live. But it's been a problem lately, where I don't even know if I'm live. Okay, we are live at least. How are we doing? How's everyone doing tonight? I just don't know what's going on. Regardless, let me just quickly tweet out that I'm live. And I'll also post it in my Discord real quick. Cool. I don't know what that sound is. It sounds like there's a plane outside or something. Anyways, getting a little distracted. To be fair, it's because I was having issues with my stream before I started the stream. Thankfully, those issues are resolved. I don't understand, like, what's going wrong lately. I'm having all these problems for some reason. Anyways, no matter. Last stream, we started adventuring the post game of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. More specifically, we started adventuring all around Stark Island, and we've almost done everything here. Today's stream is just gonna kind of be finishing up post game, as well as starting our living decks. Speaking of starting our living decks, I caught a couple Pokemon off stream because, well, as I said at the end of last stream, I was going to be kind of retracing my steps, battling some trainers that I missed in the last stream, / some trainers that I purposefully avoided in the last stream. And if I found any Pokemon that I hadn't caught yet along the way, obviously I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to catch them. I'm going to catch them. And that I did. So we have 8 new Pokemon that we can add to our collection. 8 new Pokemon I caught off stream. What's up, Drac? How you doing tonight? Those Pokemon being Gloom, we have Bellsprout, we have Weeping Bell, Numel, which I already had Camerupt, or whatever his evolution is called. Didn't have Numel yet, though. Skarmory's a big one. I like Skarmory a lot. Slugma, and the last 2 are Seal and Raticate. So we're gonna quickly move these guys into box 2 with the rest of my collection of Pokemon. Your headset stopped working. What kind of headset do you have? That's kind of a bummer, though. That definitely is a bummer. Yeah, see, we already had a Camerupt. But hey, at least now we have Numel as well, which we were gonna need eventually if we're doing a living dex. You need 1 of every Pokemon. Oh, Razor has it. Really? That's surprising. I've had problems with Razor mice before, and I've talked about this on stream. But I've never really had problems with Razor headsets. For example, I've had the same Razor headset for years now, and I've had no problems with it. The only problem I've had, you can kind of see, is the paint is chipping. I've actually thought about just repainting it eventually. I've just been too lazy to do that so far myself, but yeah, the paint is fully chipping away, which kind of a bummer. But then again, it is over 3 years old. Maybe almost 4 years old like your headset, but definitely even more of a bummer that your headset died. Sorry to hear that, my guy. As I said, though, just a minute or 2 ago, I went back to Route 229, 228, and even 226, and I battled any trainers on those routes that we missed the first time. I just went back, re-battled any trainers we missed. Therefore, we don't need to retrace our steps today. We don't need to go back there unless the story and the game calls for it, because so far we've done everything there is to do on those routes. What we instead need to do is talk to people in this town and kind of investigate what's going on here, because I haven't done that yet. I ended the stream last time basically the second we stepped foot in this town. So I have no clue what's going on here. I have no clue where the story's going. I have a feeling we're gonna have to get that heat stone back from Buck. He kind of like stole it from us. Not in a mean way, not in like a villainous way, but he kind of stole the heat stone from us. And I have a feeling we're gonna have to get that back. But we'll talk to some of these other NPCs here in the town, see if they have anything to say, anything to add. So far, not really. Maybe this kid will have something to say. Wow, you've seen all the Pokemon in Sinnoh? That is true. That is true. That kid had nothing to say other than just amazement at my existence, which I guess I appreciate. Is there anything down here? Any hidden items down here? No. Oh, you know what? This guy brings up a good point about the Grand Underground. We can unlock the top right section of the Grand Underground finally, because we, you know, finally unlocked Stark Mountain. So, by that I mean, if you look at the Grand Underground map, I've never adventured in the top right section because I never, you know, unlocked post-game. For some reason, I've never adventured in the top left section either. We'll have to get around to that later, but I'm also not really in the mood to adventure the underground right now. I want to beat the story of the game. That's my main priority. We'll do the underground later. Later in the game. The left side of your headset was coming and going for the last 2 years. Huh, so now the whole headset just isn't working. That's kind of a bummer. Do you have any plans on like what you would do for a new headset now that your old headset broke? Because I'll be honest, I've been slowly replacing all of my Razer products with just other companies. For example, like I might have to replace this headset soon. I've been looking at like Logitech headsets or Corsair headsets. I don't know what I would settle on though, because I've been using Razer for so long. Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing, brother? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're doing well. Where are we, by the way? What is this place? Is this like a... Is this a contest hall? It is a contest hall, and she's kicking me out. Alright. Fuck you, too. Alright, genuinely, I have no clue what to do here then. I've talked to every NPC. Huh. My only thought. You're gonna need 10 ribbons to get it? Shit, I have 0 because I don't give a fuck about contests. I have 0 ribbons because I just don't care about contests. In really any Pokemon game. It's not just this game. It's not like I hate this game. I just don't care about contests in any Pokemon game. Well, we'll come back there later. My only other thought then is we swim across Route 230. I have not explored Route 230 yet. And we go back to the flight area, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to do outside of that. I also pre-ordered Pokemon Legends Arceus today. I still need to do that, admittedly. You can get a free one from a lady every day. Really? That almost seems like... that. Sorry, kind of misspoke there. That almost seems too easy. Like, just getting a free ribbon. Huh. Alright. I'm intrigued. Oh, another thing I do off stream, I should probably mention, is I bought more quick balls and potions, things like that. Things I was starting to run out of. But hey, caught a Wingull. That'll eventually be helpful in the living decks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what we're supposed to do in the story, however, move forward, because Buck stole that heat stone, or heat rock, whatever it was called, which I'm assuming we need to spawn Heatran, and just kind of disappeared. I thought he would be in that town, genuinely, because that was the next town after Stark Mountain, and he's not there, so we gotta search for him somewhere else. I might use a repel here soon if we don't find any new Pokemon for our living decks. I'm just running into Pokemon like crazy now. And I also just mostly want to battle the trainers, and wild Pokemon are getting in the way of that. I want that trainer XP for Scizor. Come here, buddy. We'll see. Yeah, I mean... I can't imagine Buck would have gone back to the mainland Sinnoh region. Right? Like, there's no way he... Oh, wow. Scizor is low on... How? Why? Did I not heal at the end of the last stream? Am I... Okay, what is wrong? Really? Buck is on mainland Sinnoh? Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. No, he's the... Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was just, reading into that message because that was the last thing I said. So I thought that was the context of the message. Okay, we'll find him. We'll find him. Everything's fine. Listen, everything's fine. I'm just a little lost, you know? Nothing new. I mean, it doesn't help that it's been, what, a decade since I played this game? It's kind of the reason I've gotten lost a couple times. I should probably heal before I battle this next trainer. I'm also finding nothing new. I'm gonna use a repel as well. If I'm going to my bag to use a potion, might as well use a repel. Won't get all my HP back from a Hyper Potion, so I'll use a Max. And then... use a Max Repel as well. Anything good down here? No. Hi, lady. I'm hoping we can finish post-game today. Additionally, I'm hoping we can finish post-game and have some extra time at the end of the stream to just start catching things. And kind of preparing our living decks, because after tonight's stream, assuming we finish post-game, after tonight's stream, every stream prior... No, prior, that's not the word. Dude, I can't talk. Let's restart this conversation. After tonight's stream, assuming we beat post-game, every stream regarding Pokemon Brilliant Diamond will be either living decks or shiny hunting, but I want to do living decks first. So, for the most part, it'll just be living decks for a while. And therefore, if we could get a nice head start on that tonight, I don't know, it would feel good. Make me a happy guy. It all depends on how quickly we can, you know, get through post game. However, oh, you know what I'm not taking into consideration as part of post game though? I just completely forgot about this. Oh, we might not be post-game tonight. I forgot Giratina exists. And I haven't even started that quest yet. Alright, we have a lot to do tonight. A lot more than I thought. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Move out of the way, lady. We have to do Giratina. Oh, boy. Tonight's gonna be interesting. I just kind of wrote Giratina off because a lot of the legendaries are locked behind events. So I've just forgotten about most of the legendaries. I've not done Cresselia yet. I'm gonna be honest with you, unlike Heatran and Giratina, two legendaries I know the location of. I don't remember where Cresselia is. I don't remember how to do Cresselia. That's something we might not do tonight, regardless of whether or not it counts as post-game. It'll just be thrown in with my living deck streams, probably, because I'm very likely going to have to look that up. Unless the game explains it to me in very, thought out and easy that's what I'm looking for, explanations and kind of, can't think of the word I'm looking for. Dang it. Exposition? That's what I'm looking for. Unless the game gives me some very easy, simple exposition that I can follow and get done at a quick pace, because I'm already going to have to do Heatran and Giratina tonight. I don't think I'm going to have to... I don't think I'm going to have time to do Cresselia tonight. Like, all three of those legendaries in one stream, that's going to be tough. We'll see though. I'm not going to write anything off. I don't know. But like I said, I don't remember how to catch Cresselia. Don't even remember how to do it in the first place. I think it goes to show you just how bad my memory it is, which, to be fair, this game came out forever ago. But also, like, how much more of a Gen 2 and Gen 3 fanboy I was. Because even though Pokemon Ruby came out way, way longer ago than Pokemon Diamond, I can remember almost everything that that game requires and almost everything that you need to do to beat that game. It wouldn't be much of a struggle for me. However, this game, which, you know, didn't have as much of an impact on my childhood as Pokemon Ruby. I shouldn't say that. I mean, it had an impact. I told this story in a previous stream. Like, I beat this game in almost one day, because it was the day my grandfather had a stroke, and I had nothing else to do because I was just sitting alone being babysat by my aunt while my parents were at the hospital. So I just played this game in one day, and I think maybe that's also why I remember nothing about this game, because I played it and beat it in like one day and didn't invest as much time and care into it as, say, Pokemon Ruby, where Pokemon Ruby, for example, I played that game for years, and I put over 300 hours into that cartridge. Like, therefore, that's kind of why I'm inclined to say that Pokemon Ruby is more special to me, and why, if I were to play Pokemon Ruby on stream all these years later, I'd have a much better memory and a much better know-how. As much as I like Diamond, sadly, I almost know nothing about it. Yeah, I remember nothing about it. It's a bit of a blur. Ooh, we got away with Thunderbolt there. I was really worried we were going to hit ourselves in Confusion. We've had some bad luck with Confusion lately. Not bad, though. Does this lady have any other Pokemon? I don't remember. Should have been paying attention. She does. Alright. We'll just stick with Absol, though he is confused, so this was maybe a bad idea. I could have switched out to Torterra or something, but whatever. Never mind, Absol snapped out of Confusion. Dude, this guy is insane. My Absol has been killing it all playthrough. From the beginning, when I caught him, to mid-game, to when I was beating the game, he was literally MVP of BLE 4. And now he's still carrying my team. I love it. Awesome. It's funny you mentioned Cresselia in the chat though, because I actually got sent a video of a glitch where someone found Cresselia where they definitely weren't supposed to find Cresselia. Why are you giving me a close-up of this guy's junk? Excuse me. Someone sent me a video. That's someone being... I shouldn't just, like, make this story vague and... I don't know. Inconspicuous. Nicole, my friend, who is in a lot of my Fall Guys streams and board game streams, she sent me a video of just a random person on Twitter who was surfing on route, I think it was 226? The route that we played last stream. I had to clear out off stream. I'll show it to you on the map after this battle. It has water on it. It's one of the only other routes in Stark Island that has water on it. This route. Yeah, it was 226. Okay, I guessed right. Someone was on Route 226 and just found Cresselia. Which was, I don't know, funny to me. It was definitely, I don't even know how to explain the glitch, too, because they were surfing, like, almost above the map, like, I don't know the word for the glitch, but a lot of speedrunners do it, where you can surf, like, one tile or one level above. It's really hard for me to explain, and I understand I'm not doing a great job of explaining it right now. Apologies. But it's because I don't really know how the glitches in this game work. Therefore, I don't know how to verbalize them. I don't know how to describe them. But they were surfing over the water, not on top of the water, in Route 226, and they found Cresselia. So definitely a fun glitch, and something I could not replicate, but if I could, I'd maybe consider doing it, because like I said, I don't know how to find Cresselia normally. My memory is not that good. Might as well take the easy way out, instead of trying to remember how to catch Cresselia normally. Alright, we made it back to the fight area. Question now is, where's that boy? One can wonder. I mean, I guess we'll check. Battle Park? I haven't walked in here yet. I'm gonna ask the receptionist across from you the rules of Battle Park, because I don't know them. Alright. The levels of Pokemon are 51 and higher. What species Pokemon? Okay. Huh. One of each kind of Pokemon. Interesting. Very interesting. We don't need to use another repel right now. What I need to do is find Buck. I'm gonna check these houses. Maybe he lives in this town. I mean, we did originally meet him in this town when we arrived here on boat. Just don't know where he is. Alright, I'm running out of ideas. You can tell I'm starting to get desperate, because one of my ideas is to leave and come back. Basically the equivalent of turning it off and on again. We'll see if that works. I've explored everything now. I've battled every trainer in Stark Island, Stark Mountain, etc. I just don't know where Buck went after he took the heat stone, or heat rock, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. Let's try another idea. Let's fly to the survival area. Maybe he went back to that town to explore that town. Like I said, getting a little desperate here. I haven't really had to Google anything in this game yet. Like, I haven't had to Google any of the story or figure out what to do via Google, but this might be the first. There's like one other... Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I don't like you, Buck. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so you're gonna go, but oh, it's called the Magma Stone. I thought it was called the Heat Stone. God dang it. So now I gotta follow him back to the mountain. I was gonna say, there was only like one other spot I thought he could be if not in that house. Thankfully he was in that house. I thought maybe he'd be in the house up on the hill. There's a big house up on the hill, but we don't have to go over there now. We don't have to waste our time running that direction. We can just go straight to the mountain. Which is kind of nice. Oop, wrong way. I think it's funny though that this guy really sent me on a wild goose chase just for him to tell me, oh, we have to go back to the mountain. Last place I saw this man was inside the mountain. And now that I finally found him again, he's like, oh, I'm going back. I gotta put the stone back. My grandpa's mad at me. He's mad that I took the stone. Getting on 5 stars for the trainer card? Hey, that's what I'm trying to do. I did it in Sword and Shield. Might as well do it in this game. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I did. The mountain is north. I got a little distracted. Can't hear right now because I'm setting up new headphones, but I'm here. Alrighty, Zach. If you say so. I guess I'll believe you. Heck, dude. Oh my god, the bike is too fast. Unique underground statues. That might be something I do off stream, because that sounds like the most boring part of 100% completion. That sounds like the most boring thing you can do to 100% this game. $100 win streak in the battle tower. I feel like with research and a good team, that might not be as bad, but your ground one just sounds boring. I don't know. I mean, I could do it on stream. I don't think it would be good content. Alright. Let's start pushing this stone across. I can't believe I gotta go all the way back inside the center of Stark Mountain. Like, this better be worth it. I don't even know if I'm supposed to come back in the mountain, to be honest. What if I get there and Buck's just nowhere to be found? Like, I was supposed to go to the next town over, which I've already unlocked. So it won't be that big of a deal. I could just fly there. It'll just suck. This is a waste of time. Yeah, it gets tougher the better your streak is in the battle tower, so research is helpful. I meant like researching like what a good strategy would be, like what a good team would be, because I'm not a very competitive Pokemon player, so that alone would help me out a little bit. That's all I'm trying to say. Like knowing how to play Pokemon competitively, because I only ever play it casually and for the sake of shiny hunting. It's also kind of nice. but I'm not out here, like, making competitive builds. Something I never really got into. Sadly. I mean, I don't know if I'd say sadly. Competitive Pokemon always just kind of seemed daunting for me. Where am I supposed to go here? I literally was just in this mountain. I just adventured this mountain last stream and I already forget what I'm supposed to do. That's how bad my memory is. Well, I mean, that sounds like the worst. I'm not gonna discredit that. Like, Battle Tower, you're making it sound bad, but surely it's at least doable if it's part of 100% of the game. Hey there, bud. I'm gonna lie, I was not expecting to have Heatran unlocked so quickly. I thought there was gonna be a little bit more story we'd have to get through, and talking to Buck a little bit more. I thought Buck would kind of annoy us and irritate us and waste our time a bit more, but no. We get a Heatran battle. Just a little bit. The question now is, do I start with Scizor? I don't want to start with Scizor. If that ruins us, then too bad. At least we saved our game. We'll see. The only reason I wanted to use Scizor is because he has False Swipe. I'm not going to start out with False Swipe, obviously. It'll do no damage. It'll take like 30 False Swipes just to get there. Okay, not very effective with the Steel type move. I thought this guy was part Rock type. I thought he was Fire Rock, so I thought Steel would do something. Apparently not. Maybe it's the fire that's countering it? Wow, none of my moves are doing anything. That's fine. We'll try to slowly chip away at his health. But eventually we'll have to start using False Swipe. Before we die. He's Fire Steel! Really? I thought he was Fire Rock. Alright, well we won't get False Swipe this battle, but that's fine. I don't think we'll need it. Hopefully we won't need it. I mean, if we KO him, again, we save for a reason. Oh. I double-clicked the A button and used Smart Strike. I meant to use Flamethrower there. Yeah, that's interesting. That means I would have had no moves that were effective against this guy with Scizor. There's the downfall of False Swipe. Oh, we can't use fire type moves either? Alright, you're a waste of my time then, Rapidash. This guy is a lot better than I remember. I always kind of thought Heatran was like not a good legendary. He's got a lot of strengths, and he's immune to fire. Jesus. Okay, my fault, my fault. My fault for switching out to a Steel type when you have fire type moves. I really don't have anything that's going to be good against this guy. He has super effective moves against everyone except Absol, I think. And I'm trying not to waste Absol right now. I'm also trying not to kill him, so I don't want to use my best moves. It's like a weird balancing act I'm trying to do right now. I don't want to use my best Pokemon, I don't want to use my best moves. I just want to catch him. That's all I want. I just want to catch this guy. I could try to paralyze with Thunderbolt, but I was a little too worried to do that, I'll be honest. Alright, we're gonna be a little risky here and use Flash Cannon. It shouldn't kill him unless it crits, because it'll be not very effective. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I have not caught Giratina yet. Might do that tonight. Depends. Depends on how much time I have and how much living dex stuff I want to do. I want to catch starter Pokemon in the underground. Can't wait for that. I've seen a lot of Twitch clips of people like shiny hunting Bulbasaur and stuff like that in the underground. And that looks like so much fun. Yeah, I know Giratina's the hardest catch. It's kind of why I've saved this Master Ball over here for him. Gotta use it on someone. Something. I guess I could keep saving the Master Ball for... Oh, shit. I did not expect Absol to get one shot. This is quickly turning into a bad situation. Hold up, I gotta take this battle seriously for a second. Let's go... I don't want to waste a max revive. Let's go for Store and Rapidash. Then a revive and a max potion on someone else. Yeah. It's probably best. Who do we revive, though? Question. I need to buy revives. What the heck am I doing? I need to buy revives. Let's revive Olga, because he survived more than one hit, which is something I can't say for Absol, Jirachi, Scizor. And then let's heal the Olga. See, if you use the Master Ball on level 70 Giratina, you're stuck when you need to catch Origin Form Giratina from Hermanus Park. I guess you're right. Oh, that's so kind of you, Rapidash, for toughing it out. Now I can keep healing. And maybe even revive someone else. I guess you're right, but... I mean, you could make the same argument about almost any legendary that I could get in Hermanus Park. And at this point, like... I know I have 3 max revives, but... I don't feel like I need to waste them on Heatran. You know. Let's use your revive on Absol. I don't think I'll be able to tank more than one shot, but try it. I'm not even gonna heal him, because I don't think he can tank more than one shot. I just wanted to revive him. But yeah, I mean, there are multiple, like, multiple things I could use the Master Ball on. I'm just impatient, and I don't feel like waiting around anymore. Like, you know, I have it. I haven't used it on Dialga. I haven't used it on anything else I found. I haven't used it on Heatran, for example. Might as well use it on Giratina. You know? Why hold on to it for months and months, streams and streams, just for, like, it pretty much have the same use. I mean, yeah, the odds are a little bit better with the Origin form, but I don't really care. I'm just lazy and I want to get rid of the Master Ball. And it could be a perfect time to use it tonight. What matters, though, I'm getting a little sidetracked. Heatran. We have Heatran. We call Heatran. I didn't even think that was going to catch, because I was expecting this battle to take way more Ultra Balls than 5, 6. But hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, I'm happy about that. I am more than happy about that. And we'll head to the resort area, heal up. I think I'm gonna buy... Oh wait, no, there's no shop in the resort area. Whatever, we'll just fly to like Sunny Shore or something to buy more revives, because I need more revives. And that'll be that. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not discrediting your argument that like I should save it for Origin form. I'm just lazy and I don't want to. I've had their Master Ball for 3 weeks now. When did I beat the game? It was like 3 weeks ago, right? And I just want to get rid of it. I just want to use it. I want that gratification of throwing the Master Ball out and, you know, getting an instant catch. Oh boy. So we need more revives. Do we need anything else while I'm thinking about it, while I'm here? Dude, I'm like, what the heck? Why am I not talking to the shopkeeper? I was spamming the A button because a menu screen popped up, and the menu screen that popped up was the max repel screen, so I just wasted a max repel. That's awkward. It's a tad bit awkward. I want to talk about it. Just buy like 7 revives. We don't need that many. Buy like 6 more max repels to make up for all the ones I've used. I don't know. I want a lot of items, but I should also be frugal with my money. Like, I want to own all the items. At the same time, I should save my money. So, you know, we could start the Giratina quest. However, I do want to do a little bit of Living Dex stuff, especially in the Underground. However, I should first Google Cerebi.net. And we should figure out where we can catch some of these Pokemon I really, really want. Like, for example, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. My headphones have audio now. Did I miss the Cynthia fight? Oh, buddy, you missed that like 3 weeks ago. Should talk to Dawn's sis in Sand Gem Town. Alright, alright. I'll do that. Let me just open Cerebi. I say it both ways. Come at me. So before we talk to Dawn's sister, I just want to do a little bit of snooping, a little bit of research. Oh, I think I know why you want. Okay. I just. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe I shouldn't have done research. I just kind of spoiled something for myself. Even Dawn wants me to talk to her sister. Kind of weird. It's kind of sus. We get it, Dawn's sister's into you. The Dawn's sister is basically the one that tells me where the hordes are or whatever. So yeah, there's like a Slackoth horde in Eternal Forest. Now Dawn wants me to visit BB. Listen, that's cool and all. I don't even... No. We'll visit BB later. I'm gonna do a little bit of snooping first. I want to do a little bit of snooping. Probably should have talked to the professor first. Did you get all the Pokéetch apps at Jubilee? Pretty sure I did. Talked to everyone there and got everything I could. Do you need like every Pokéetch app for 100% of the game as well? He has one after every set of badges. We can go back and double check. I'm admittedly confused right now, but I'll save my confusion for the sake of not spoiling anything. Let's go to Hearthome first, talk to BB. Then we'll go to Jubilife, check if I missed any Pokédex apps. And then, maybe, finally after that, we'll head to the Grand Underground. I forgot just how much content there is in this game's post-game. Where is BB? I know he's not going to be here, but I'm still going to talk to you. Okay. Coffin House. Actually, though, where's BB? Good news is going to see if I can get my headset to work when wait, hold up. I went to the settings on my PS4. Then to the device area. Oh. I forgot BB was a girl. That's awkward. Anyways, I'm glad your headset's working again. I'm a little all over the place right now, because there's so much to do. You want a Pokemon called Eevee? I would love that, BB. Thanks. Appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Send that to a box real quick. You know what else we should do tonight? For sure. If Living Dex is a priority, which it is, we need to catch a Ditto. So we can, you know, start breeding evolutions of Pokemon instead of having to catch multiples of Pokemon. It'll just make things easier. You know, you can get 40 bucks in this game. Yup. I have all 40. And I'm so excited. Listen, I've ranted about this a little bit on stream, so I shouldn't get into it too much, but I think it's crazy how you only have 32 boxes in Sword and Shield, but you get 40 in this game. And I'm not upset you get 40 in this game. I'm upset you only get 32 in Sword and Shield, because Sword and Shield has more Pokemon and less boxes. I'm constantly running out of space in Sword and Shield. And I don't have Pokemon Home, which was just brought up in the chat. Hence why I'm constantly running out of space. Don't feel like paying for Pokemon Home. To answer your question, Pokemon Home is supposed to be linked to this game soon. There's an update coming out tomorrow. That was information given to me by Drac in the chat. Drac told me an update's coming out tomorrow. And maybe that'll have Pokemon Home added to this game, or at least linked to this game, I should say. We'll see. We'll see. Not tomorrow, the update comes out in an hour. Is it an hour? Maybe. I don't know. We'll just get the update live on stream, then. Let's get it. Yeah. I'm very happy this game has 40 boxes. I'm not trying to discredit that. I just am in confusion. I have a confusion. America explain why the hell are there only 32 in Sword and Shield? It's like they did it on purpose, so you were almost inclined to buy Pokemon Home. And listen, if that was their plan, genius. But also at the same time, not really, because I still am not buying Pokemon Home, even though my boxes are full almost 24/7. But it's a genius idea on paper. It'll probably convince other weaker people to buy Pokemon Home, but not me. I have a strong will and a very stingy wallet. You're gonna have to at some point? Maybe. But for now, I'm chilling. And even if I have to at some point, it'll be for 1 month, one payment, and then I'm out of there. I'll just get it all done in one go. So I'm assuming I have all the apps, because I've talked to everyone here and no one's given me any new Pokéatch apps. So we have everything here. Don't need anything here. That's good to know. Don't need to come back here ever again. Pokemon Home has 200 boxes. I mean, hey, that at least seems worth the price then. I'm not, I should clarify, talking too much smack on Pokemon Home. I just think it's silly that Nintendo kind of purposefully handicapped games like Sword and Shield to give people a reason to buy Pokemon Home. And I mean, we could rant more about how much of a bastardized game Sword and Shield was so that people would spend more money, like, on buying a DLC, so they could actually have good gameplay for once. I talked about this on stream. Like, I think Sword and Shield is like a D tier Pokemon game, but the DLC is so good. And I think they low-key, I believe, putting on my tinfoil hat, being a conspiracy theorist, I believe they did all on purpose. I believe they made the game purposefully lackluster so that people wanted to buy the DLC that was really, really good. I love the DLC. But we're not getting into a Sword and Shield rant today. I do that enough in enough streams. I do that enough weekly, almost on a daily basis. Where am I going next? Yes. Hearthome. We'll go back to Hearthome, actually, because I think that's where I want to go into the Grand Underground. I don't exactly know what you're referencing, Kuro, because I've said a lot of things in the last 2 minutes. I've also missed a lot of chat messages. Yeah, if I ever do have to buy Pokemon Home, though, it'll probably just be for like 1 month for me to get everything I need to get done in that 1 month, and then cancel it. Just get everything I need to do. Get everything done that I need to get done. Transfer all the Pokemon. And yeah. Then, not pay for it anymore. Because, like I said, I don't plan on actually having a Pokemon Home subscription for life. Is the 1 year subscription, Drax? Sorry, I'm catching up chat messages right now, so I'm reading backwards a little bit. Is the 1 year subscription cheaper than a month subscription? Because that would be the only way I buy a subscription longer than 1 month. Also, how is your living dex going at Pokemon Home? Any new additions? I would assume not, because you usually tell me when you add new additions to your living dex. Anyways, we need a Grassland Cave, a Riverbank Cave, Stillwater Cave, or Sunlit Cave. All of those perfectly fine options for finding Bulbasaur. Problem is, I don't think I'm near any of those outright. Maybe Hearthome wasn't the best idea. Now I know Bulbasaur doesn't spawn at a very high rate. I think from some of the Twitch clips I've watched, he spawns at like 1%, but that's fine. We'll find him eventually. I don't know if it'll be faster running to these caves or going up, flying to a different city, and then going back down into the Grand Underground. But I'm just gonna run there because I see where I need to go. Do I own a Hoot Hoot? Oh my god, we're literally doing circles around each other, bro. I'm freaking out. I'm having a panic attack. Oh, it's insanity. I'm not having a panic attack. You're having a panic attack. I think the 1 year is around $12, and the one that was. Oh yeah, so you got Zero Aura added to your living dex. That's pretty dope. You're getting closer and closer to finishing your Pokemon Home living dex. Here's the big issue: mystery gift. Leave me alone, Golbat. I know I don't need you. Actually, that's a lie. I do need a Golbat. While I have technically caught one before, I'll need one for my living dex. Because I evolved my Golbat into a Crobat, so I don't have a Golbat anymore. The plan from what I know is permanently integrate event Pokemon into Home. Do you mean in like Legends Arceus? Because I know in this game, that's not the case. At least for... I cannot think of her name. Shaman. Shaman will have a physical location in the game. And... I think... It might be the same with Darkrai. I've heard that at least. Dude, I came back here for Golbat. Oh, new games. Well, we'll see. I mean, if that's the case, then maybe I might be forced to get Pokemon Home. At the same time, also maybe not. Because it's unsurprising, I'll say that, from Pokemon. It's become more and more commercialized. But at the same time, I'm not someone who's like just gonna shell out my money because I'm a fan of these games. I'm a fan of this franchise. For example, I did not buy the DLC in Pokemon Sword and Shield. As much as I love it and I think it's worth the money, I didn't buy it because I didn't think it deserved to be bought. I was of the opinion that if you're gonna purposefully make Sword and Shield worse because you eventually wanted to make DLC on top of it, and use that DLC as a way of, if not trumping the entire game, adding to it, which we could argue about which of those two statements is correct, but at the very least, Pokemon Sword and Shield were purposefully bastardized for the sake of DLC, and therefore, I wasn't going to buy the DLC. However, someone bought it for me. That's why I played the DLC. That's why I admit to liking the DLC, and I'll be unbiased in that regard. It was good gameplay. Just... I don't know. From a moral standpoint, I couldn't buy it. I couldn't justify it. Yeah, from what you're saying in the chat, Kuro, if they do permanently integrate event Pokemon with Pokemon Home, I'm not gonna say that's like the beginning of the end for me, you know, being a Pokemon fan, but I'd be very hard pressed to buy Pokemon Home permanently and still like enjoy the games to the fullest in a situation like that. I'd be very, very hard pressed. Also, we finally found a Grassland Cave, so this is where we're gonna hunt for my boy Bulbasaur and any other Pokemon I don't have. Like, I don't know if I would keep buying the games as regularly as I am, and if I would keep spending money on Pokemon. For example, I don't know if I would spend money on Pokemon Home. Because at this point, the games are becoming way too money hungry. The whole series is becoming way too money hungry. I'd still probably buy the games. It'd be hard to justify, those new games that require Pokemon Home being as pure and as honest as, like, the old school games, where you could just spend $40 and you get all the content. No questions asked. Nowadays, you spend $60 and you don't even get nearly half the fucking content. Cough, cough, Sword and Shield. Cough, cough. So it's just like, it's starting to, like, if you can't tell, the direction this franchise is going is really starting to bum me out. That's video gaming nowadays, though? Not really. There are beautiful indie games out there for well under the $60 price tag that are better than $60. For example, Hades. Or... Sorry, I gotta open my Steam. Had to close out of my Cerebi tab to open Steam. If you got games like Hades, some free games are better than paid games nowadays. But, like, I feel like that's the only way you're gonna be able to kind of, as cringy as this saying is, and I hate using this saying, like, stick it to the man, is not buy games that are shilling out for money. That's why I didn't buy the DLC in Pokemon Sword and Shield, as amazing as it is. Only reason I played it is because someone bought it for me. Like, I morally refused, past tense, to buy it. Actually, I think I need a Shinx because I only have Luxray. Do you want to be caught or not, bud? I can't even run into him. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat messages, I apologize. 1 year for home is $21.99. Well, I got conflicting chat messages. Someone said it was $15.99. Regardless, it's cheaper to buy a year of Pokemon Home than 1 month, which maybe I'll buy a year of Pokemon Home in the future then. Maybe. But at the same time, I'm gonna be hard-pressed to buy Pokemon Home in the first place, as we've ranted enough about in the last 10 minutes. I will agree with you, Kuro, it's easier to do distributions via an app than a game store, but on that same logic, it's immediately easy to do distributions via the game itself. Like, you don't need an app to just give people a free Pokemon. You don't need a code in Pokemon Sword to give people a free Pokemon. The only reason they do it is because they are still stuck in old mindsets where they want people to show up to a GameStop for some reason. Like, if they really were about saving the consumer money, which no AAA developer really is, I don't know, very few of them are. But if Nintendo, like, wanted to give people event Pokemon directly without a code and without Pokemon Home, they could do that in Sword and Shield. They could do that in this game. They could do that in any future game. You don't need a code to give people Pokemon directly. They just don't want to do that because that would eliminate the use of Pokemon Home and more specifically event Pokemon in Pokemon Home. And again, I'm not disagreeing with your point, Kuro. I'm just stating that Nintendo is money hungry and shitty. I don't know if I agree with your point about Legends Arceus being chopped up for DLC. I think Legends Arceus is going to have DLC. But I don't know if they're going to butcher it like they did Sword and Shield. And then have to completely fix it with DLC like they did Sword and Shield. Overall, yes, 1 year is cheaper than 1 month. I did read that message. I don't know why I'm rereading it. I don't know if I would agree with the series isn't more money hungry than most modern games. I don't know. I can think of some games that are more money hungry than Pokemon. But I don't know. Pokemon's up there. I mean, it's the biggest franchise in the world for a reason. You don't become the biggest corporation in the world, or franchise, whatever word you want to use. Like, you don't become the biggest name for, you know, being friendly towards the consumer's wallet. Like, just because they started adding DLC in Generation 8 doesn't make them new to the scene of stealing people's money. I don't know. I don't fully agree with that. I think Pokemon is very money hungry. More than a lot of modern games. And on the point of like a link cable being a $15 like necessity, the only reason the link cable was extra money is because the technology didn't really exist back then without it. I mean, once you got around to like Generation 3, that argument kind of falls apart. But like on the original Red and Blue, as you wrote in your chat message, you didn't have wireless trading back then, so you kind of needed a link cable, to be fair. But I agree with you. I think Pokemon has always been a cash grab. I'm so behind on chat message. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like catch Pokemon and read chat at the same time. My multitasking is terrible tonight. AAA devs just make DLC good and no actual game. Yeah, it depends. Listen, I'm not gonna say Pokemon's the worst franchise in the world. There's a reason I'm streaming this and I'm not streaming like fucking... What are other games I have on my Steam? I have Steam open right now so I can look at other games I have. There's a reason I'm streaming this and I'm not streaming Payday 2 right now. Because Payday 2 is literally 1 stream's worth of content without DLC. Maybe 2 streams. I can maybe get 2 streams out of Payday 2 without DLC. And then I'm out of content. So, like, there are definitely games out there that are worse than Pokemon with DLC. I agree. I agree. The only reason I go so hard in the paint against modern Pokemon and against, like, modern Nintendo, modern Game Freak, is because I care so much about this franchise. Like, this is my favorite video game franchise. So seeing it completely mutilated and shelled out for money hurts as a fan. But I agree with you in the chat. This isn't the worst one. This isn't the worst example of, like, chilling out. I think most of the games are fair for the price they ask for, with the exception of Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is one of the few games I don't think that's fair for the price. I think that game was... I know I've used this word twice already, but it's kind of the perfect word, just bastardized. If the DLC was included, then it would have been worth $60, but the fact you have to spend so much extra money to make that game worth it, it's a bit of a bummer. Hey, we finally found our first starter of the night. And it wasn't even Bulbasaur, funnily enough. But I'll take Chikorita. Chikorita's a cutie. Love Chikorita. We love Chikorita in this chat. We love and support Chikorita. Problem with the game cartridge is games outdate apps. That message confuses me, Kuro, because I don't think it's a game cartridge problem. I think it's more of a server problem. And that is something I will admit that, like, I guess Pokemon Home would have over the individual games, is they're willing to keep the Pokemon Home servers up forever. Unlike, say, the servers for X and Y, which I don't even know if those are still up. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's a cartridge problem per se. But I see your point. I just, rip Pokemon Bank. Exactly. Like, I paid for Pokemon Bank back in the day. And it doesn't even exist anymore. Now, I don't think I really had any Pokemon on there, so hopefully I didn't. Hopefully my Pokemon didn't get just nixed into the void. But that is a funny point you bring up. Like, it hurts. Alright, this topic hurts me the deeper we're getting into it. I forgot about Pokemon Bank, bro. Nintendo had internet connection for Red and Blue via phone providers in Japan and didn't use it in North America. Yeah, but that's assuming everyone has a phone provider. Like, especially when your player base is mostly kids, back in... I'm glad I can Google this without getting attacked by a Farfetch'd. 1998. Like... I don't know. I don't think that's kind of a... I don't think that's a point worth calling me wrong about. Saying that people, you know, they could have integrated that into Red and Blue instead of a link cable that costed money. Because kids in 1998, which, let's not, you know, beat around the bush here, the majority of this player base, especially back then, are kids, don't have a phone service. I didn't have a landline growing up. At least not all of our time growing up. We eventually got one, but like, I didn't have a landline growing up. Like, it's... I really don't think that's like a great... I don't think it's comparable, is what I'm saying. Like, calling the link cable equivalent to DLC today, and I'm not saying you're trying to defend DLC today. I don't, to be fair, I don't really know what your opinion is right now, because your chat messages keep going back and forth between like pro Nintendo and anti Nintendo. But what I think you were trying to say is that like the link cable is equivalent to DLC today, and I'm gonna use your chat message right back at you. Wrong. Because I don't think that's equivalent. I don't. Their version... I like how Zach just comes in here with a joke. Their version of a battle pass would be Pokemon Home. Oh wait, that's not a joke. That was in response to this chat message. See, this is what I get for reading chat messages out of order. And I agree with Zach's message. Just because they're not doing loot boxes doesn't mean they're not doing equally underhanded things, like lying about not having cartridge space for all Pokemon in Sword and Shield. And then making a DLC where they add more Pokemon. So I guess they found the cartridge space. Oops. Or being like, oh, we couldn't add all Pokemon because we made new animations. And then over half the animations were just either shit or reused. AKA Hop. Hop's animation was literally just reused from Sun and Moon. Like, they are... I really like Melon Wizard, aka Zach's message in the chat. I think that's the best way of wording it. Like, they might not be doing obviously shitty things, but they're doing equally underhanded things. And it's just not as, you know, in your face as like a shitty loot box and a, you know, Battle Royale game. I miss Pokemon Bank, though. Do we have Farfetch? Let's battle it and find out. And I should also mention, I feel like I have to say this every time I go on a rant about Pokemon. Specifically, a rant about Sword and Shield. Just because I think Sword and Shield were bad Pokemon games, I still think they were good video games. Like, I agree with Drax's message in the chat. Like, they can't all be good Pokemon games. But I still had fun with it, I agree with that. They're still good Pokemon games. Like, Sword and Shield were maybe 5, 6 out of 10 Pokemon games, if you don't include the DLC. Like, Crown Tundra is maybe a 9 out of 10 on its own. But Sword and Shield on its own, no DLC, is like a 5.5 out of 10. But as a video game, Sword and Shield on its own is like a 7 out of 10. It's still very good. Maybe even an 8 out of 10, if I'm being nice. Like, just because they're not good Pokemon games, in my opinion, doesn't mean they're bad video games. They're still better than most video games. And the only reason I, you know, haven't said that yet is because I've said that 1,000,001 times before on stream. So I feel like it just should be obvious, but then again, not everyone is in every stream. Also, with the cartridge space thing, you could fit 120 gigabytes into something this size. I keep running into Pokemon I don't need to catch because I'm reading chat, and I apologize. It's kind of wasting time. Size of my thumbnail, and Pokemon used to be the kings of compressing. I agree. Like, if you ever watch videos about how impressive Red and Blue were in the amount of data and just the amount of gameplay they were able to fit onto that cartridge, it's insane. And nowadays, they just kind of pussy out and are like, oh, can't do it. Too many Pokemon. Too much water. Oops. As if that's like an unavoidable problem. I don't get it. Sorry guys, we made the trees in the wild area too graphically intense to add all 900 Pokemon. I'll be honest, there's some damn good trees. You got a point. Like, this is what I mean. There's... What pisses me off... I'm gonna sound like fucking Hassan. And I'm not a huge Hassan fan, but I'll admit he's got some funny one-liners. They're such Weasley little liars. And that's what pisses me off about Pokemon. Is... They just lie nowadays. And they know they can get away with it because the fan base is so far up their shaft. And it doesn't matter. Like, there's still people to this day that, and I mean, it's on Twitter, so maybe I shouldn't use this as a talking point. Maybe I shouldn't use this as a noteworthy mention, because Twitter's just a cesspool of fucking morons. But there's still people to this day on social media who believe the lie that, like, National Dex wasn't a possibility in Sword and Shield. That's how delusional they are. As if, like, Nintendo is their ex that keeps promising them that one day they'll get married, one day they'll have kids, one day they'll get that house out by the ocean, and instead you're breaking up every fucking 2 weeks so you can bang another girl. Like, Pokemon doesn't want you, bitch. They want your money. They don't give a fuck about you. Why are you defending them? Why did I just kill this Chikorita? I'm mad. Why are you defending them to the death on Twitter? Fucking hate Pokemon fans sometimes, bro. And then there's a slightly less annoying subculture of Pokemon fans who are aware that the National Dex lie was a lie, but because they love Nintendo enough, they still justify it. They're like, oh, we don't need a National Dex. It's okay. Who needs a National Dex? Fuck the National Dex. Those people almost piss me off more, because they're aware that Nintendo lied, and they just don't care. This is what I mean. Maybe this little side rant isn't the most important, because it's just talking about people on social media, people on Twitter who are by default the worst, but it's still a notable population of Pokemon fans. Like, a notable chunk of Pokemon fans exist on Twitter. A lot of people are complaining about Legends Arceus. I agree, and I don't like... The game's not even out yet. Like, I can't wait for Legends Arceus. I cannot wait. And seeing people complain about it online is really frustrating me, because I just want to enjoy it. I just want to play it. I've seen that as well, Kuro, and I agree. Like, it's so dumb. And furthermore, I'm not gonna make the claim that Legends Arceus has, like, Xenoblade levels of graphics, but it's better than Sword and Shield. It's an improvement for sure. And that's all that matters to me, is at least we're heading in the right direction, and it looks a lot better. Like, I don't hate the Legends Arceus graphics. I think people who hate the Legends Arceus graphics are expecting a bit too much. Like, I get it. It could be Xenoblade levels of quality, but I don't think it's reasonable to expect Xenoblade levels of quality between one generation of games. Like, going from Sword and Shield, which was pretty rough, to Xenoblade is not possible. Like, at least we're getting a notable step up in graphics between Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus. That's what matters to me. Also, I don't know how many Pokemon I've caught. I've been so kind of just in my own head here, and I've been so focused on chat that we could have caught 15 Pokemon, or we could have caught 2 Pokemon so far in the underground. I have no clue. I have no clue which Pokemon we've caught, which is why I keep running into duplicates, repeats, I should say. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at chat 90% of the time, and I'm looking at the gameplay 10% of the time. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to reread chat messages, but I'm getting confused because I'm reading them out of order. Let me start from the beginning. That's why I went quiet for a second, because I was just getting confused. Is Pokemon Bank still alive? If Pokemon Bank's still alive, I'll have to check my Pokemon Bank, because I might still have Pokemon on there. I mean, obviously, I'd probably have to pay to get it, you know, booted up again. But I'll have to check if I still have Pokemon on Bank. That's crazy if it's still alive. I thought it was dead, because, you know, RIP Pokemon Bank was typed in the chat. With how long it's been, I believed it. Listen, I just believe it was dead, but if it's still alive, that's kind of crazy. Also, Zach, I like your quick maths. 64,000 times the storage. If, yeah, we're going off 64 gigabyte cards. I forgot how Labs had a part in a Pokemon game. Which is crazy to me, because I've only played HAL Labs games like for Mario Party DS and things like that, which is something I would never like compare to Pokemon. I don't know, I just think it's funny. Like, HAL Labs is a company I would never imagine in the same sphere, in the same universe as Pokemon. Hi, Abby.
Hi, it's snowing.
It's snowing already?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know, it is. It's like all over the grass and starting to get on the road.
No National Dex Sword and Shield, so why can't they put a full National Dex in Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl? I agree. I would have liked a National Dex in Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, but as a way to quell my anger, I'm just starting to accept that no Pokemon game ever again will have National Dex. At the very least, this game has the same National Dex it did back in the original Brilliant, or not Brilliant Diamond, in the original Diamond and Pearl, sorry. So at least it has Gens 1 through 4's National Dex. But I was saying this even before the games were released, when I was still doing my Pokemon Sword Living Dex streams, and I was catching Pokemon in that game. I just kind of knew that this game wasn't going to have a National Dex because, at least not a National Dex through Generations 1 through 8, because it would, 1, undermine Sword and Shield, and 2, it would go back on the current trend. And the current trend is no National Dex, so I just need to accept that. I'm not going to be okay with it. It's not going to make me happy, but I just need to accept it. Like, I can have my grievances with the game, but I also need to accept that this is what the game is now. Sadly. But I agree. I wish there was a National Dex in this game. And I wish there was a National Dex in Sword and Shield. That would be pretty nice. I'm very excited for Legends Arceus. I made a YouTube video like 4 years ago, and because it was like 4 years ago, it's super cringy. My quality of content was so much worse back then. Also, apparently I already have a Poliwhirl. That's awkward. Hiccups as well. God dang it. Give me this water bottle. Can't reach it. Where was I? Oh yeah, made a YouTube video like 4 years ago. It was very cringy. The quality of the content was not great. But in that YouTube video, I was basically like asking / predicting that Generation 8 of Pokemon would be open world. Now I was a little wrong in that video because Sword and Shield was not open world. Well, I mean, I wasn't entirely wrong because it had the wild area, which is partially open world. But I wanted like a fully open world Pokemon game. That's what I wanted, was a fully open world Pokemon game. And we finally got it all these years later, which makes me very happy at heart. I am quite satisfied. But I agree with you, Drac. I'm super excited because it looks completely different than any other Pokemon game, and it just looks like a lot of fun. I like the UI. I know a lot of people have had complaints about the UI, but I like the UI. I think it fits the theme of the game so well. And on that note, the theme of the game is, at least from what I've seen in trailers, done beautifully. Like, I love this kind of old Japanese, like, it really reminds me of, like, what you would imagine Japan would look like hundreds of years ago. But they're doing that with a Pokemon game. Like, it almost has like a historic vibe to it, and I love that. So that theme of the game looks great. I just love it. I love it a lot. Biggest issue is all the Pokemon YouTubers hype up the games to the point where they can't even back up some of the stuff they're claiming anymore. Yeah, that's also kind of a good point, Kuro. Content creators don't help the issue much. They definitely have to like hype things up for the sake of content. And listen, I could go on a rant about Pokemon content creators, but I'm gonna choose not to because I don't want to start any beef, and also I technically am a Pokemon Twitch streamer, so it'd be a little hypocritical for me to, you know, talk shit on Pokemon YouTubers. But I agree with I agree with a lot of what you're saying in the chat, Kuro. I was just on Pokemon Bank. For 1 year of Bank, it's $5.99. Wow, that's so much cheaper than I was expecting. I'll have to check out my Pokemon Bank sometime. I'll probably have to do it off stream because it's on DS, and I can't really stream my DS. But I'm very curious to see what Pokemon I have on Bank. Because I know I have at least a couple. Also, we haven't found a Bulbasaur yet. This is kind of unlucky. Kind of a bummer. Caleb, did I tell you I got promoted at work? You did. Congratulations, bud. You got that big promotion. Sorry. I'm just laughing at my own dumb jokes now. Yeah, you told me that you got the promotion. The hours are a little bit worse, but at least it's a better job. I don't think there's any Bulbasaur in this room, so we'll reload the room. Oh, are you telling me I should probably catch another Poliwhirl Drac? If so, I will do that. I kind of forgot about his split evolution line. So yeah, we can catch another one if I see another one. Do I have Murkrow? I've been running past every Murkrow I've seen. I don't even know if I have Murkrow. And now I don't even know if I can freaking catch it because this Absol's getting in the way. I don't know which one I ran into. Probably the Absol. God dang it, Absol. Everything going forward to some National Dex on launch. I mean, if there's a future Pokemon game with a full National Dex, for example, like if Arceus Legends has all 900 Pokemon, I would be overjoyed. I'm just very cynical nowadays. I do see your point, though, that it's kind of hard to do National Dex on launch. However, again, with Pokemon being one of the most financially successful games of all time, it's a little crazy to me that they can't do a National Dex on launch. Instead, I think it's more of a situation that they don't want to. And again, maybe I'm being cynical. I think they gotten a little lazy with the series. You know, Pokemon Sword was an okay game. This remake was an okay game. Better than Diamond and Pearl, worse than Platinum somehow. But I don't know. From a cynical perspective, from a glass half empty perspective, I think Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were a little bit lazy. Like, if we want to talk about this game for a little bit, if we want to stop ranting about Sword and Shield, I ranted about it enough this stream. And if instead we want to rant about this game for a little bit, how is there no Platinum content in it? And I understand they're called Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, they're supposed to be remakes of Diamond Pearl. But you don't even have, like, anything from Platinum? These are just true remakes with nothing added in. I mean, if we're being honest, these are the worst remakes. Again, they're not bad games, but they are the worst remakes. Fire Red and Leaf Green at least added stuff to the games. Had the Isles, they had a ton of, like, fun areas where you catch new legendaries. And, you know, they were pretty good. They're maybe also in the bottom half alongside BDSM, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. But then if we start talking about really, really good remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like, not only did those games add to them, they added content, added areas where you can catch new legendaries, added a ton of shit. They also took those games and changed the story slightly. They made the story, like, X number of years in the future, compared to when the first Gold and Silver games came out. So instead of playing through the same story all over again, you were playing through the Gold and Silver story, but in the future, which made things so much cooler, in my opinion. So much cooler. And I really, really enjoyed that. Then with Ruby and Sapphire, I mean, those games kind of did the same thing. Look at, like, Maulville City, for example. And there was also, again, I'm sounding like a broken record, but bonus content. Like, one of my favorite moments, not only in a... Wait, why am I trying to catch this guy when he's full health? That's what I mean, I'm getting too distracted ranting. One of my favorite things, not only in a Pokemon game, but in a video game. Ever. Like, one of the most satisfying feelings and one of the biggest dopamine hits I've ever gotten playing a video game is flying above the Hoenn region on the back of Latios and Latias. And that alone makes Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, in my opinion, better games than Ruby and Sapphire. And I think that's the important thing. Like, if you're gonna remake a Pokemon game, at least make it better. Fire Red, Leaf Green did that. They were better than the originals, in my opinion. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were better than the originals. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were better than the originals. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, ain't just the same. I give them the slight edge over Diamond and Pearl. But again, I don't think BDSM is better than Platinum. I really don't. I think Platinum's better. I'm gonna be honest. Let's Go, not better. You're right about that one. Let's Go probably should have been reconsidered. My opinion, not better than Red and Blue. Not better games than Red and Blue. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Mommy. You're right about that one. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here. There are only 2 lead artists that do 90% of the art. I mean, that's their choice though. Like if they only have 2 lead artists, that's them being a little too close to the chest with their franchise. And I understand you know, you love your games, you love your franchise, you want to hold it very close to yourself, very close to your heart. You don't want anyone to mess it up. Even as someone who's not a game developer, I can understand that. But motherfucker, you own Pokemon. Like, expand the team a little bit. Make a better game. Again, I'm not like arguing with you, Kuro. I'm arguing with Pokemon right now. Like, do yourself a favor and hire some people. Hire some guys off the streets of Tokyo and expand the team so you can make better games. Because so far, in my opinion, there hasn't been a great Pokemon game. And when I'm saying great Pokemon game, I mean it's gotta be like a 9 out of 9 Pokemon game and a 9 out of 9 video game. It's gotta be great in both categories. Both as a Pokemon game and as a video game. There hasn't been a game that has met both of those criteria since like Black and White 2, maybe Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And if your point in the chat is correct that ILCA wasn't allowed to do with the game what they wanted to do because Game Freak wouldn't let them, then as sad as it is to say, it only like kind of furthers my annoyance right now with Game Freak and Nintendo. I don't have any ill feelings towards ILCA. Like I said, this game's fine. I just think it could have taken a little bit more risks with this game. Yeah, I remember when I made my Pokemon tier list. Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu were the only 2 games I put in D tier. Because they were the only 2 Pokemon games I've never finished. I just did not have fun with those games. It was so boring just catching Pokemon and then giving those Pokemon to the professor for XP candies or whatever. Just catching hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon over and over again was not fun. And I mean, I get it. It was supposed to be based off Pokemon Go. I've never played Pokemon Go, so maybe that's why I didn't enjoy it. But that's the only Pokemon game I've never beaten. I've never finished it. Maybe one day I'll go back and I'll try to complete Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It'll be the completion of my longest Let's Play. 2 years running. But as of right now, I just don't have any inspiration and I don't have any desire to play Let's Go Eevee. Apologies, because I'm still reading chat messages out of order. Ken Sugimori is to blame for that because he refuses to teach anyone his art style. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like Pokemon's real problem is just treating this billion-dollar baby like just a baby and not factoring in the $1 billion into that equation. It's a bit of a bummer. We can't find a Bulbasaur. The only reason I came to the Underground was for a Bulbasaur, and then I planned on leaving. And we just can't find one. I apologize that we've been in the Underground for like 30 minutes straight. But we're struggling. We found 2 Chikorita, but no Bulbasaur. sadly. I know it's only like a 1% chance, but come on now, give me a break. I also agree with your message in the chat, Zach. 2 lead artists are indie game numbers, which leads into Kuro's chat messages, which are also, you know, just, I don't know, what more can I say then? I agree. I feel like I'm agreeing with a lot of the chat messages tonight, but it's because, you know, what can you do? I'm just a sad Pokemon fan looking for a national dex. It's like that meme you see on Twitter sometimes. It's like, I'm just a guy looking for a girl. No. A guy. No. A national dex. That's what I want. That's all I want. I should make like one of those newspaper posts. Do they still do those? Where like you fill out your age, your gender, and like what you're looking for in a woman or a man, and then you put it in the newspaper hoping someone will call you. What a fucking weird, like, just completely crazy thing people used to do. That seems so foreign. But then again, I guess it's not that much crazier than like dating apps nowadays. But just seeing like some random dude's bio and sexual preferences in the newspaper next to like a terrorist article, little out of place. Little out of place. But I don't know. I should just fill out one of those little slots in the newspaper, but instead of looking for a hot wife or a single dad, I'm just looking for a national dex. That's all I want. My fetish is the national dex. They still do that. It's called Craigslist. If people do that on Craigslist, they're either looking to get murdered or looking to murder. Very likely. Those are the only reasons you would look for love on Craigslist. You're actively trying to end your life, or you're actively trying to end the lives of others. BRB, I'll be lurking. All good, Drac. Thanks for letting me know, brother. Have we caught Eradicate yet? We've been in the underground so long, I can't even remember who we have caught and haven't caught. Like, this is how crazy unlucky we've been. No Bulbasaur. But apparently we have caught Eradicate. I might go to a different room. Maybe he has a lower chance of spawning in this room compared to like one of the other rooms he spawns in. You know? Because he can spawn in 4 different types of rooms. This is just one of those 4. Let's check it out. Oh my god, I got the hiccups again. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I keep getting the hiccups. Oh wait, apparently there's 6 rooms he can spawn in. I didn't scroll down the page far enough. There's 2 other rooms we can go to, but they're not as good. I don't know. I feel like if I leave this Grassland Cave, we're just like giving up. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, we've been rolling the same odds over and over again, just hoping to find a Bulbasaur. And if I leave this cave and instead look for, say, like a swampy cave where he can also spawn, I'm gonna have to start those odds all over again. And it'll just be a waste of time. I know that's not how statistics works, but that's how my brain works. Where, like, if I leave this cave the Bulbasaur is gonna spawn here and not at the Swampy Cave, which is where I'll be going next. And when I do go to the Swampy Cave next, it'll take him forever to spawn because I'm restarting my odds. I'm restarting the chance of finding him from scratch. Again, not how statistics works, but it's how my paranoid ass brain works. Who's behind this tree? Oh, it's Vibrava. And I couldn't even run away from them. I ran into a rock. Whatever. I already have a Vibrava. You ever heard of Sarah Plainenthal? Hey, let's go. We finally found one. See, this is why we did not leave the Grassland Cave. Because eventually we would find him. We just gotta hold strong. Just gotta have some willpower. Most of the stuff on Craigslist is creepy old pervy dudes literally wanting weird sexual. I believe you, and I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Last ad I saw wanting a guy to come watch his house while he was on vacation, but the catch was you had to film yourself. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. I don't feel comfortable reading that out loud. I'm not a fan. Alright, well we got our Bulbasaur. So I guess we can get out of here. I do want to check what else spawned in this room though. Ooh, Mankey. I know we caught a Primate, but have we caught a Mankey? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in a sec. Meme posts for Reddit now. It's just so uncomfortable. Ugh. I don't think I've ever had a chat message make me that uncomfortable other than the time someone... And this was during a Minecraft stream, so maybe I was asking for it because I was playing Minecraft. Someone, like, kept badgering me to show my feet. To the point where I had to ban them because they wouldn't stop. That was really awkward. Didn't like that. Reddit is the sole reason Craigslist isn't dead. I believe it. I will believe that. I mean, what else should we do now? I mean, we can keep catching Pokemon, but I forgot that was a thing. I forgot, like, food items that look like random objects or people or things sell for real money. I don't know who would buy that, to be honest. Because in the nicest way possible, doesn't interest me. I'm not at all intrigued by a McDonald's chicken nugget that looks like Abraham Lincoln's face. You know, before we go do anything else, I've been a little distracted this stream. Wow, we've caught over a box of Pokemon in the underground. Holy, okay. That's kind of wild. We caught 2 Primate, though, for some reason. Clearly, I got a little distracted while ranting. Yeah, we caught a lot of Pokemon here. Okay. I'm going to organize my boxes off-stream. And I'm going to do it the same way I organize my boxes, Sword and Shield, where box 1 will be 1 through 30 on the Pokedex. So, for example, actually, let me go back to my boxes for a quick second. Bulbasaur aka number 1 on the Pokedex, will be the first Pokemon in Box 1. Because Box 1 will just be 1 through 30 on the Pokedex. Box 2 will be 31 through 60. Box 3 will be 61 through 90, etc. Until we hit however many Pokemon are in this National Dex. How many are in the National Dex again in this game? Let me quickly do a Google search. $488. So 1 through 488. 493? Where'd you get that number? Sarah B says 488. Now I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. Well, whatever. We'll do 1 through 500, or whatever. Sarah B isn't counting the optional ones? What are optional? Pokemon are optional. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm gonna be honest. Also going back to the whole food thing, I did not know that a set of all 16 Pokemon Oreos was 75,000. That's insane. Speaking of, I want to Google the Pokemon Oreos now, real quick, to see which, because I never really looked into them. I want to see which 16 Pokemon were in the Pokemon Oreos. I'm gonna Google Pokemon Oreos rarity, just to see like which ones were rare and which ones weren't. Because I know my sister ended up finding a Mew, but I don't know if that's rare or not. Not really able to find an article that states how rare each individual one is. Like, it's not showing. I can't really find like an article stating the odds of finding each Pokemon Oreo. Yeah, my sister did end up finding a Mew, which I thought was kind of cool. Found a picture of all 16 though. That's kind of cool. Huh. I did not know Pancham was one of them. It seems like an odd choice. Of all the starters you could pick, Pancham's one of the starters I'll be honest, I think it's maybe the least favorite. I've never heard someone in my chat, at least, nor one of my IRL friends, say Pancham's their favorite starter. Anyways. Arceus, Shaman, Cresselia, Darkrai, Manaphy, Fione are optional Pokemon. Wait, but Cresselia's on this list. To be fair, I don't see Arceus, but Cresselia's on this list. I'm not going to scroll through the entire Pokedex. Arceus isn't there, though. I know that. Okay, so those are optional. Like Arceus. Okay. That makes more sense. That makes sense. Let me heal my Pokemon real quick, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next. Yeah, I never really looked into this Pokemon Oreos, so Googling it was kind of funny. I wish I could find, maybe if I do a little bit of researching off stream, maybe on Reddit, and find like the rarity and the chances of encountering each individual Oreo back when they were a thing, of course. What do we want to do next? I mean, should we talk to Dawn again? Maybe Dawn will tell us what to do next. She's been sending us on little quests. She's been sending us to do her little tasks. I've been doing her little deeds. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Because, like, for example, Shame and Arceus are unattainable, so I get what you're saying. Oh, Dawn's just telling me to go shiny hunt. Well, give me a little bit of time here, Dawn. I don't want to go shiny hunting right away. I want to catch them all first. I want to unlock the shiny charm first. Which I don't even know if that's going to be possible, but... we'll see. I mean... I don't know. We already checked Jubilee for Pokéatch. We did check that. I went there very quickly in between Sandgem and Hearthome. Or after Hearthome. I don't remember. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, I mean, we could catch some more Pokemon. I could do Darkrai tonight. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I have time. I know Shiny Charm doesn't increase Wild Pokemon odds. I don't want it for Wild Pokemon. I want it for Masuda Method. I want it solely for Masuda Method. Because I plan on doing a lot of Masuda Method in this game. I'll be doing a little bit of shiny hunting via the wild Pokemon, but I want to do more Masuda Method than wild shiny hunting. I just don't like the RNG that's involved with wild shiny hunting. Especially because I have terrible RNG in almost every game. So... It's discouraging. That's the word I'll use. I don't know. Very torn. Oh wait, I already have a barrel. I just caught one of you. Please leave. Leave my sight. I'm just running around here to see if there's anything else I should catch. Slash... I want to check if there's any items. Any good items I can find. I don't know, I'm enjoying myself though. The fact that we've caught so many new Pokemon and finished Stark Island, or Stark Mountain, whatever you want to call that island in the north of the map. We finished that all in 2 hours. Feeling good. And we got a healthy rant in about Nintendo and Game Freak. I mean, it's all in a hard day's work, honestly. One moment. I'll come back there in a sec. Yeah. We got to finish Stark Island, catch a ton of Pokemon, and rant about Game Freak all in 2 hours? That's success, if you ask me. That's a successful stream. Let's see if we can get Giratina tonight, though. I'm gonna try. I mean, I have the Master Ball, so it's not like the fight's gonna be difficult. It's just a matter of whether or not I can get to him before I have to end the stream. I have a feeling this is gonna wrap back around, yeah. Okay. No items here. Kind of disappointing. I was hoping I could get something. We will, however, go back into Turnback Cave. That sounded redundant. We'll try to get through Turnback Cave. I don't own a knock. Dude, I was about to run away from this knockdown, but I don't own one, so we'll try to catch it, I guess. Just kidding. It's cool. I didn't want Noctowl anyways. Whatever. Okay. because I do have to end the stream a little soon, I'm gonna check and see if anyone I'm friends with is streaming. Oh, there's a couple people. Okay, we might have someone to raid tonight, finally. We actually might have someone to raid. What do you have to do to get Darkrai and Giratina and stuff? Well, Giratina, you can actually catch right now. I don't know if you can catch Darkrai currently. I think Darkrai still might be locked behind an event, truthfully. I think Darkrai, Shaman, I always forget the name of Shaman. Darkrai, Shaman, and Arceus are all locked behind events right now, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me, I still have the hiccups. They're like coming in waves. I'm getting these hiccups in weird, random waves. Right when I think I'm done having hiccups, they come back. They return with a vengeance. Darkrai is an event that might be out soon. Ooh, that's exciting. Darkrai was my favorite legendaries growing up, so I'll definitely jump on that when it is released. Okay. Let's go into Turnback Cave, use Defog, we'll try our best to figure everything out. Oh wait, I forgot. You don't use Defog with an HM anymore. And of course I instantly hit Fly, because of muscle memory. I only ever open that Pokéetch app to use Fly, so whenever I open it, I just hit Fly immediately. Pass 3 pillars to the sleeping before 30 is passed. One. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get fucked in this maze, aren't I? 2-2. Dude. Alright, I'm not gonna Google it yet, and I don't want any spoilers in the chat yet. I want to see if I can remember how to do this. I did figure this puzzle out as a kid. However, that was with the blissful inspiration and energy that I had as a kid. Now I just have blissful ignorance. So we'll see if I can figure this out. Okay. I'm hoping maybe at this point I just get sent back to a room I've already been in, so I can start to figure out the pattern. Okay, so it's sent me back to a room I've already been in, but it didn't give me any new info. You're aware it's... Oh wait, it's RNG? It's not a puzzle? I thought it was a puzzle. I was trying to figure it out. It's RNG? That's no fun. Three, 6. What is 3, 6? Okay, we figured it out, boys. Huh. Oh, that makes sense. So it meant 3, 6 because we had been in 6 rooms, and that was the 3rd pillar we had found. So we had reached 3 pillars before the count had reached 30 total. I'm trying to make sense of it, but it is what it is. Anyways, hi Giratina, how are you? Should we try to battle him legit once without immediately wasting the Master Ball? I know you told me not to waste the Master Ball on Giratina, but I want to. So we'll try to battle him legit once. And if we can't get him the first time, and we have to restart the game, then the second battle I'll just use Master Ball. I'll try not to use it because you told me not to in the chat. Well, that's disappointing. I don't know what to use. I feel like Scizor is also going to have like everything not very effective against him. I'll try a Steel type move, but I feel like that's not going to be very effective. I mean, it's going to miss anyways, so what does it matter? I can't even use a normal type move, so Ball Swipe is pointless here. Oh, that was effective. It wasn't super effective, but it was effective. Okay, we're going to use the Steel type move then until we get him down to red held. I think I can use it one more time as long as I don't crit. Pretty sure I can use it one more time as long as I don't crit. Oh, wait. Should I switch out to Absol and try to paralyze him? I mean, it's kind of too late. I only have one shot at paralyzing him. So, that would have got him down to 1 health if it didn't crit. I can't even talk. I'm literally stumbling over my words because I'm so frustrated. I know he'd one-shot Absol, but I want to put a status effect on him somehow. Somehow, some way. Shoot, man. I can't believe that crit. That literally bummed me out so much, I started stumbling over my words and I couldn't talk. I'm so mad. I can't believe that crit. It's alright, we reset for the shiny. Imagine. Okay. Let's try this again. I know we'd one-shot Absol, but I wanted to put a status effect on it somehow. It's a bummer I don't really have any other status moves other than Thunderbolt. But to be fair, I don't even think I found the TM for what's the move called? That instantly paralyzes people? Thunder Wave or whatever? I don't know. Whatever the move is called, I don't think I found the TM for it because if I had that TM, I would have used it by now. Nice crit. Okay. Jeez. Someone's a little angry. Alright. I'm actually going to heal Scizor here because he won't be able to tank this next shot, and I want him to be able to take this next shot so I can use X Scizor on Giratina, get him down to like 1 health. I know he's on red health, but I want him on 1 health. I want him low. As low as possible. A Steel Wing would kill him, but an X Scizor will get him low. Okay. That's all we needed. I don't think I can get him any lower without killing him, so we're just gonna use Ultra Balls from here on out. Let's try a Luxury Ball just for fun. I think it would be hilarious if we called him an Ultra or a Luxury Ball first try. Can't speak. I'm still a little bummed out about that last turn. It's messing up my commentary. I guess we heal again? I can't throw a Pokeball if he's not there, so might as well use his turn to heal. Ultra Ball number 1. It rolled once at least. It's better than I expected. Oh, he just healed a little bit. Oh, this is going to be an annoying ass fight if he's able to heal. I don't know if you can visibly see it in the camera, but all of the happiness just drained from my face. I am frustrated. Pain Split is going to make this irritating because he's going to be able to heal anything and everything I do to him. So if I get him down to 1 health, it doesn't matter. Shikes. Welcome back, Drac. Okay, so 50-50 is the health. That makes more sense. I just can't be lower health than him or else he might die. Well, he won't die. It'll even it out. It's kind of confusing. It is what it is, though. We'll just try our best to catch him. I don't know what to do here. Go with an X accuracy, maybe? Uh-oh. I guess I heal. I don't want to heal because then the Pain Split would be bad if he uses Pain Split next time. Ah, screw it. Who cares? I can't predict what he's going to use next turn. Oh wait, he's going to damage me next turn anyways. I should heal. I have a riddle for you. I suck at riddles. Let me hear it. Shadow Force is making this battle prolonged and boring. In a race, you pass the person in second place. What place are you in? You're second place. You just surpassed second place. Now you have obtained second place. Honestly, was worried because I suck at riddles. That was an easy riddle. That was an easy one. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for giving me an easy one because I fucking suck at riddles. Why did I heal? I should have known he was going to do Pain Split. I dislike this man greatly. I mean, it is kind of one of those like trick question riddles, I guess. But come on, you're talking to a former Mario Kart pro. Alright, I should know everything and anything about races, placements. Ask me about bananas. Doesn't matter what context. I got the info. I don't know why I had to make that weird, but it's true. Can we heal soon? I feel like we shouldn't heal unless he's gonna hit us with Shadow Sneak or whatever it's called. Because I don't want the Pain Split to keep screwing us. I mean, we can tank one more shot. I'm not gonna heal. I'll hold my ground. That's why we didn't heal. This Pain Split would have screwed us. I don't like that riddle. That riddle's not so much fun. Oh shit, we're alive. I think now we heal. Now we must heal. Forever we heal in this situation because I want him to survive. All four sides. Oh, it's white. I said it right before the chat messages came in. Oh, that's a good riddle. I like that riddle. Dude, I just barely beat the chat messages out, bro. Ooh. At first, I thought it was just a joke riddle, but then I read it a second time. I'm like, oh, this is an actual riddle. Like, this is legit. That's why I didn't answer at first. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. This is just a joke. You're trying to make me look silly. Let's go. Who needs a Master Ball anyways? Let's go. That was actually kind of easy. I thought we were going to burn through like all of our Ultra Balls, have to start using Great Balls or Luxury Balls or Dusk Balls. Let's go. That was awesome. Got ourselves a Giratina. And you know what? I should probably immediately move him. Oh, go away. Pokey Etch. Didn't mean to open you. I should probably immediately move Giratina into the, favorites box. Instead of him just being randomly placed about in box 4. It's kind of an undeserving spot for Giratina. Anyways. Let's get out of here. Awesome. So the only legendary we have left to catch that we can catch right now, because there's still Regigigas, but I don't have the other Regis yet. Don't have them yet. But I could catch Cresselia tonight. How long does the Cresselia quest take is my next question. Does anyone know? Because I was planning on ending the stream soon. Maybe we save the Cresselia story for next stream. We'll just catch Cresselia in the next Pokemon Diamond stream. Not a big deal. It depends though. If I can catch Cresselia like near instantly, then I'll do it tonight. But if not, we'll wait. Oh, it's a roaming legendary? Alright, we're not doing it tonight. Fuck that. Roaming legendaries are my least favorite legendaries. How do you unlock it then? Don't spoil. Actually, don't spoil that. Don't spoil that. I'll figure it out on my own, or I'll look it up. Well, I definitely haven't unlocked it yet because it's not roaming on my map. Okay. We'll probably end the stream here soon then. I missed a lot of chat messages though. What bear? We were just talking about a house. That's basically what I thought at first. It's kind of how I reacted. I'm like, what does this mean? This is a joke. You have 6 eggs, you crack 2, fry 2, and eat 2. You still have 4 eggs. You just use the same 2 eggs for all 3 parts. I feel like you're trying to trick me with every riddle track. Alright? I love the Reggie story. They just kept making sculptures of him, and he kept bringing them to life. And they kept... It's kind of sad, honestly. It's a bit of a bummer. Story of Mr. Reggie. I think I'm gonna end the stream here soon, though. Like I said, between this stream and the next one, I'm gonna reorganize my boxes and get them set up in, well, the format of a living dex. Next stream, we're also going to work on Cresselia. And maybe, by the time next stream happens, there'll be an update where we can have some new content in our hands. If not a new legendary to catch, Pokemon Home will be finally integrated with this game and some other stuff. So that could be exciting. Maybe new content, maybe not. Regardless, I appreciate everyone who showed up tonight. I do have a couple people we could raid. I'm gonna raid Sean though, because he was actually in the stream earlier. He watched part of the stream, so I feel like I should reward him for that. He's got 3 viewers right now. He's a very chill guy playing Call of Duty. I know Call of Duty is nothing like Pokemon, but at the very least, say hi and drop him a follow for me, okay? So my raid doesn't feel pointless. I don't raid often because I'm usually too embarrassed to do it, but because we actually have viewers tonight, because we have more than 1 viewer for once, I'm gonna raid someone. So, I'll see y'all later. I really appreciate the amount of people that showed up to stream. Usually I only got like 1 or 2 viewers on these Pokemon streams, so it means a lot to me. Hope y'all have a great rest of your evening. I'll talk to y'all later. And like I said, say hi to Sean, drop him a follow if you can. He's a really, really nice guy. I've talked with him a lot. I've even streamed with him before, so I'd appreciate it if you could do that for me. Peace out, guys.